Hello everybody, welcome back to Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Today we are going to be working on unlocking another square so we can unlock another area where we can add some more dams. That is all Mayor Biffa wants in his city, is more dams to get more and more electricity. Now I have been told that there is a mod where you can sell things like excess electricity. Now I haven't found it yet. I'm going to look into it a bit more. How does that sound to you? Do you think that that's something that would be good to add to our little playthrough here? Because we're going to be making so much extra electricity in our city. Should we be able to sell it for money? Now if we can do it in a way that doesn't just suddenly give us millions of pounds out of nowhere, I think it's worth doing. If it's like a reasonable amount of money, sort of in line with the industry sort of money you get, something like that, I think that would be nice to do. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But let us dive in. Last episode, we made this little area this side here because we're trying to get some more high density stuff so we can get more people moving in. I did just want to add a way for these guys, not that one there, to get across to the other side of the road. We did put a path here, but they've got, if they want to walk, they've got a long way to go. I was just going to see if I could add a little path over here. Whose house is this? The Madison residence. Do you know what? I've never liked the Madisons. Always a bit up themselves. Yeah, they're good. They're gone. They're gone. We're not gonna see them anymore. Sorry, Madisons. Hopefully this path will go underneath. Yes, it will. Otherwise, that would have been embarrassing. Sorry, Madisons, you can come back. I didn't mean to destroy your house. So let's just quickly add a little path that's going to run alongside the train track and add in here. There we go. Look at that. That's perfect. Let's go there. And that can attach to there. Excellent. That's what I want to do. And then we'll just move that up a bit to make it look straight. Excellent. Right. So if they need to walk across, they can also walk across there. Right, so let's have a look. We've got our train running here nicely. Our industry is making us some money, I believe. Minus 992 on the oil industry. Perfect. So we've hardly got any money being made from this. We know that's going to fluctuate. We've got this set to empty. And at the minute, yeah, see, they're flying out and they're taking so long to get all the way across here to sell it. Could we get a cargo transport hub in here? No, we can't. It's going to take us 28,000 to add that in. What about our trains? Do we have cargo options for our trains? We have a cargo train terminal. Now, our train line goes along here. We could have a bridge along here and have a cargo train terminal right over there. That would be absolutely fantastic. Now, where could we do that? Attach that road. Could we sort of change this around a little bit? Yeah, let's do this. Let's just pause a sec. We're going to change this around here. You're going to attach there instead. Now, I've got something else I want to talk to you guys and girls about in a bit. We'll get this done, and then we'll talk about that. Actually, if I bring that down there and then go up to there, so you can get round to there. I want to make this one the bridge. And we're going to use the industry road. So if I come across sort of like that, this is all going to have to be the right height so ships can pass underneath. We can get that running again. So if we go like that, press Control H and set it at the same height as that one. Yep, there we go. Right, I think we've got a road connection here that's going to work. I did it without anarchy, so hopefully we've got like a nice slope that they can sort of come in and out of. We'll work on that a little bit more in a minute. I want this here, and I'm hoping we've got enough room. How far across can we do that? Let's sort of go there, and I'm hoping we've got enough room here to then connect that on here. Yeah, and then this one over here before the bridge kicks in. Yes, there we go. So, oh, that's gone one way. Oh, that's because I'm using the wrong rail. There we go. Let's change that, and let's change that. There we go. So they can come in and out on both sides and bypass the main road, the main line. The only problem is we're going to get them backing up. I know we are. And then that's going to cause a problem. But for now, that might just have to do until we open up other squares and we have more space. So let's see how we go with that. And then all we've got to do is just connect that up to here. So actually that should be okay. Let's get that one there. So if we're going to connect to this junction, was that going to let me do that? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So all you need is a bit of water and stuff. So let's actually give you heating straight away. We have the money, and we can run a heating pipe from there straight over there, and then you need some electricity. Now I've got this new underwater, better underground power lines, an underwater solution. You can place them underwater. Does it say anything special we need to do with it? Completely invisible, just place each one inside of the surrounding field of power of the last ones they connect. Yeah, so if I do that, so they've connected. If I do that and do that, and you think, yep, that's all fine. We'll put one more there just in case. These ones here, it says not operating, and they're eventually going to get flooded and get washed away. They did before, maybe they're okay now. We'll go with the fact that they're okay. So, these guys can now take stuff out. Here we go. We have our first cargo truck coming in. Excellent. Dropping stuff off. And at the minute, we don't have a one-way sort of system here. We just have this. And that's it. So, I want to see how well that does with this oil industry here. So, I'm hoping what that's going to do. Oh, it's storage. See, we've got so much oil in here. I've got it set to empty. But all the trucks are constantly in use and going backwards and forwards. So we're making so much oil. We need to have more oil storage so we can sell more of our oil. That would just be fantastic. What other options do we have? Oh, oil, we've unlocked some other stuff. Oil industry worker barracks. We have the small oil drilling rig. Oil slot. What ones have we got here? We've got the cavern. Oh, that's on balance. Let's put that on empty as well. We're going to have a sudden run of trucks. Yeah, they're all busy as well. But hopefully they'll get backwards and forwards to over here nice and quick. So they can get that emptied out. Okay, that's good. We have the petrochemical plant. And the pyrolysis plant. However you pronounce that. So pyrolysis, petrochemical. We've got the storage. We've got the storage cavern. So how much does this hold? 300,000. 400,000. Yeah, I think we're just going to add in another cavern. Even though I like the look of the other ones better. So where can we pop that? Let's just pop that over here. Because we're obviously making so much oil. Even though this guy here, see, he doesn't have any because these trucks are busy keeping that empty. Well, once that balances out, hopefully that will work better. Yeah, I mean, they're not sort of getting in each other's way, are they, as they're crossing over? So this is the best side to come in. Operating normally. There we go. Our first cargo train is also a steam train. Brilliant. Let's leave that going and see how that goes. And what I want to see is this amount of money here going up into the positive. Because at the minute, it's negative. And we do have the mod that fixes, apparently, when you send anything from the new industry DLC out via cargo trains, cargo planes, or anything like that. Because in the vanilla game, it doesn't. But in this game, it should. So I'm hoping to see this money here going up. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Whether that gets added to this screen or not. So what have we got here? Trains, -3. No, probably not. We'll have to see what happens. Right, we need to grow. Let us pick an area where we can grow. I think some more high-rise in this area here would be fantastic. At the minute, you know, traffic is really good. Let's have a look at our traffic. 85% traffic flow. That is not bad at all. So, I'm thinking this road here, if we make this a larger road, what one are we using there? That magic little mini 4-lane road, this one here. If we upgrade that to this, there we go. You have to drive past the dump to get anywhere, but, you know, needs are a must. Let's get a little bit of road going down here. Right, this is all part of Valley District over here. Let's make all of this high density as well. We're going to get a few shops in here. We've got some there. Let's just maybe put a few more by this little junction here so they don't have too far to go. We may need to adjust our tax rate and get some parks in here as well. So I've had some questions about what makes the demand rise up here. It's a few things. It's a few things. It can be on your tax rate. If your tax rate is low enough, people are going to say, well, it doesn't matter what the area is like. The tax rate's low enough to offset that, so I'll move in. You can also have a higher tax rate. You always get comments. You'll see comments all the time saying 13% is the best tax rate. Well, yes, it is in a way. If you've got your city perfectly set out, no traffic, parks everywhere, everybody's happy, services all over the place, 13% seems to be the sort of highest you can go, where you're still making lots of money, and maybe you'll get some people moving in. I tend to have it a bit lower if I want to have people moving in. But obviously you've got to balance that with making money. Now obviously here we've probably got hardly any services and we've got no parks at all. If we put some more of these winter parks in. What's this one here we haven't used yet? Fire Pit Park. Let's pop that. Let's have Fire Pit Park over here in between these. Yeah, like that. And then we'll go for... Oh no, we want the ski lodge at the top of the mountain. We're going to get to that. Curling Park. Sledding Hill. Let's have a sledding hill over this side. Oh wow, that's got a large area. So this is like, yeah, people are looking at this thinking, yeah, there's parks here. This looks like a nice place to live. Then they're also going to check whether you've got coverage of healthcare. This side of the road, all of this valley district. We've got that healthcare there. It's a sauna, I think. Yeah, so that's not really providing. It's helping. People are going to get healthier. Come on, open this thing for me. Thank you. But we want proper healthcare here as well. I'm actually going to put in a hospital because it's such a large area. And that should cover that other road as well. Yeah, you see it's going all the way down here. So if we add that in, that is really going to help. We're going to spend a lot of money here. Now, emergency services, we do have fire coverage here. We seem to have two. What have we got? A firehouse and a firehouse. We have two firehouses. Do you know what? I'm actually going to delete one of those. We don't need two. At some point, we need to put in, when we've got enough money, a fire helicopter depot. Not enough money yet. And then police. Yep, no police this side. So we are going to add probably over here somewhere and hopefully give coverage almost to both areas. I'm talking about this area and that straight road. So that's that. And then they're also going to check on schools. So we do have a school here, but I imagine it's full up. And it is. If we have a look at this, elementary, high school is pretty bad, but, you know, no one's complaining too much. We're definitely another elementary school. I'm going to pop it this side. Yeah, I'm going to pop it down here. So it's sort of near for everybody. We can't afford to buy any more. So, hopefully, if we drop our tax rate a tiny touch, I'll put it down to 10%, we should get some people. Here, look, already you can see it. See the little bit at the bottom? It starts going up. So people are like, yeah, we want to live there. The tax rate's low enough. There we go. And then once they're in, we can sort of up the tax rate a bit. And they'll stay, which is fantastic. So let's just grab all of this. We want to hit 15,000. Hopefully we're going to do it with this area. Of course, they also check public transportation as well, which we have none in this area. There we go. We have no bus routes. We have nothing around here. So... I mean, we could... Let's have a look. I mean, we've got the train route that goes down there. We've got a bus route over there. I mean, we could add a little bus route down here. Just to take people to the train. Which is here. Yeah, let's maybe do that. Can they turn around? So if we start here. And sort of go up this road. Into here. So we're going to stop it near to the hospital-ish. I'm going to run it around the outside of this. Should we go up here? Yeah, let's have a stop up there. We'll go around the outside, then we'll go down the other side of the road. Let's do it opposite these stops. I like to keep them even. And then that can finish down there. And then people can walk from there to the other side. I've also changed my mod that we're using for our bus lines. So... I think we've got to automatically change the colour. Let's just pick purple. Oh, what have we got here? Budget control, vehicle, unbunching. We're going to get that. Biofuel bus depot, we'll use that. We can select types. We've got the modifier back again, which I think was on the other one, but I just missed it. So that's the way it went. Yeah, we're going to go with that. We can edit the vehicles, how many people are in them, and all sorts of stuff. So I think this is improved public transport manager. So hopefully they're going to be happy to go there and then walk across. That is the idea. And it will just help them get around a bit. I do have another tram road Because we noticed as well, didn't we, that this... Oh, we're losing money. This tram road, the trams run in the middle of the road and count as... You know, they basically go in the same place that the cars go. So if they stop, the traffic stops. And it was causing problems around there. I can't remember who it was, but a viewer very kindly said, how about this tram road? Aha, here we go. I think this is the one. 2-lane road with dedicated tram. So let's just have a look at that before we start plonking it down. So this is the 2-lane road with dedicated tram. And then this is the one we used before. 2-lane road with tram. Yes, the tram's in the middle, whereas this one, I believe it's dedicated. The cars will go on the outside and the tram will go in the middle. Yeah, there we go. Look, you can see the cars are driving on the outside and the tram's going in the middle. Let's just get this tram to move along here. Ah, that's much better. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade all of these. There we go. That should help things run much, much better around here. We'll keep our eye on that. I think we had... Did we not have trams around here? We could probably do... around this area as well, because I think, yeah, the trams are counted in the traffic here as well. So let me do this area too. Another thing that the demand will take notice of is what type of roads they live on. Now, if you look at this road here, for instance, a 2-lane road with decorative trees, decorations lower noise pollution, supports low traffic and increases land value. So you want to get your land value up as high as possible. I mean, this is all pretty blue in this area here. Let's just upgrade these roads here. So that's going to drop the noise level down if there was any. And then ever so slightly it should raise the land value a little bit. I mean, there's not much of a difference there, but they do prefer these sorts of roads. So I'm going to upgrade all these guys here to the nice snow-covered snowy tree road. Whoops, didn't realise I've got a recycling centre right in the middle of this area. Maybe we could just put a little road. I mean, we could have a little junction coming off of here. That should be okay. And we could have that as our recycling centre. There it is. Fortunately, we can just move those. Some people around here are going to be a little bit unhappy, but yeah, we'll have to just go with that. These might complain about the pollution, but I think these people over here will be happier that that has gone. There we go. We've added a high school in here as well, which has started causing people to upgrade their houses in this area, which is good. A few more moving in. Oh, let's get some water or heating pipes in for our recycling centre. There we go. Should be fine for electricity. Yep, no problem. So we're nearly at 15,000. Having a bit of crisis on the death front there. We need to get a crematorium in because our cemeteries are filling up quite quickly and they're emptying out. And yeah, it's causing lots of dead people not to be collected. But hopefully we're going to hit 15,000 any second now. So I'll tell you what, let's just have a look at this mode here while I ask you a quick question. Now, my regular Let's Play of Cities Skylines, which this series is, a Let's Play of Cities Skylines, isn't going to end. What I'm going to do, though, is once or maybe twice a week, is I'm going to intersperse amongst my Let's Play series some extra fun videos on Cities Skylines. You probably saw my post on the community tab yesterday. They're going to be videos that push the boundaries of what the game engine can do and really try and sort of have fun with the dynamics. And oh yeah, I've made those roads two-way so people can get in and out now on those junctions. I forgot about that. Thanks for telling me, everybody. So really trying to push the game engine, trying to push the game mechanics, have some fun with the game in weird and wacky ways that you wouldn't do in a realistic city, which is normally what I'm sort of going for. So I'm thinking the first one I'm going to do, which I've seen other people do, I'd like to do it, lots of people have suggested that I do it, is a city made with just one road. So once you come off the highway, it's one road around the rest of the city, and then see what happens. I'd like to do that. Now, is there any rules that you would say have to go in to that? Can we upgrade the road ever? Am I allowed to do that? Am I allowed to use paths? So if my road snakes around, could I have certain sections connected via paths to make it easier to walk around? Is that allowed? Should we have disasters on? That's probably going to be a yes, because most people like disasters. Any other little rules that you think would make that interesting? I mean, I'm not going to have unlimited money. I'm not going to use Demand Master. You know, I'm going to run the game, you know, in a sense, in a vanilla way, and see what we can do. So look out for that over the next couple of days. Do you have any other ideas of challenges like that we can do? Now, I don't mean grow a city to 1 million people. That's not a challenge. Well, it is a challenge. The game engine would explode before that ever happened. But that's not something I can do sort of in a day and make a video of. And it's not, you know, I don't think that's particularly fun. It's just doing a normal city and keep going till you hit 1 million. What other challenges could we do? I mean, I've seen people do infinite power. Oh, I've left those 2 things there. I need to remove them. I've seen people do videos of infinite power sources with dams, one-road cities. But what other ideas have you got? Let me know in the comments below, and not ideas where you just grow a city to a certain size. Interesting ideas. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. I'd be very interested to hear. Have we hit 15,000? No, we're losing people because of all of this. I'm going to have to put down another cemetery because our other cemeteries, I believe, are emptying. I do want to hit 15,000 today. We can do it. Oh, our oil industry is now making us money. Fantastic. That is what we want to see. It's going, I mean, it will fluctuate, but it's going into the plus a lot more. That is brilliant. And this is working quite nicely, actually, because they're not crossing over each other to get in the way. So I suppose if it does start queuing up, they'll just queue on the bridge here, which is no problem at all. How are these doing? Are these empty-ish? Yep, that's good. Keep those empty, which means we can keep selling all of that oil. We just want to get this guy here. He's not getting... Oh, he's got oil. Oh, he hasn't got enough trucks to send out his plastics. Ah, okay. So he is sending out his plastics over to here. Those 5 trucks are having trouble getting backwards and forwards. I bet we could help him out. If we add... Let's see. If we add a workers' barracks, what bonus does that give us? Increases the work efficiency by 5%. I mean, it's a little boost. It's not much. But if we add some workers' barracks into this area, it might just help those guys out a tiny bit. I mean, we can add more than 1, but we don't have the money, do we, at the moment? But there we go. Once the truck comes back, they're immediately going out again. So what would be handy is having somewhere to store those plastics here. So if we could send that guy over to here somewhere to store those plastics a bit nearer, then that's going to free up those trucks to keep on going. There we go. This industry area is going to get super busy super quick. Let's put it at the end there. There we go. And we're going to say that that is going to store plastics. And we always want it on empty. We want it to be sold. But they will go to there instead, and then these guys will take it over to here. So we sort of add an additional 10 trucks to the production chain. You know what I mean? People are loving this little park down here, this little fire pit park. Wouldn't that be a great place to come in the winter? Fantastic. We're about to hit 15,000. 2 more people. 15,000. Fantastic. Crematorium, water treatment plant, floating garbage collector, cryopreservatory, and most important, another square. Let's just take a look over here in our dam area. What can we open up next? Oh my goodness, let's have a quick look. We could open up this one here. I think that's the one, isn't it? This one here. 9,000. Yeah, we can do that. We've got money. And let's have a look how many dams we can now fit in here. 1 there. 1 there. Is that it? 2 in this area? I thought we could fit more. Oh, yeah. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. So, oh, grief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more dams in that area. Good grief. Wow. Don't forget to let me know in the comment below if you've heard of that mod where you can sell electricity and what you think about that. And also what you think about some cool challenges that we can go for. And I'll be interested to hear your comments. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the big B with a T stain to subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.